If they say I have committed treason, they cannot do anything to me until May 29, 2023, says El Rufai. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. According to a news that was published by the Premium Times newspaper online this afternoon, it was reported that the governor of Kaduna State, Governor Nasir El Rufai, during an interview with Tribune's correspondent while reacting to the Naira swap policy, has claimed that the president means well for Nigeria, but the people around him wants to jeopardize his administration without him knowing. When El Rufai was reacting to this, he said there's nothing treasonable about dragging the federal government to court, and that all they were saying was that the policy that violates the law, that violates the rights of Nigerians, should not stand. He alleged everything he had said in every scenario was in compliance with existing laws, the Bill of Exchange Act, which has been in books from colonial times. Further speaking, he said, remember that our governorship candidate is also the chairman of the Senate Committee on Banking and Currency, and he knows these laws like the back of his hand. I know that what I am saying is completely in compliance with the law, and I am a state governor. I have full immunity from anything. If they say I have committed treason, they cannot do anything to me until after May 29, and by then another governor would have taken over and would have saved the people of Kaduna State, and then I'll be ready to be tried if that is treason. So let's take some comments. Somebody said, please El Rufai, you make me laugh and you said you know the law. Do the Supreme Court has local standing to entertain this matter? Is it not Federal High Court? Please, let me remind you again, when you were the Minister of FCT Abuja, you destroyed people's buildings upon restraint from courts. Then you are the emperor of the state. You are not fighting for the masses but your interest. Another said, the blood of the Kaduna indigents you have murdered is enough to send you to hell and prison. Another said, you are among those misleading b0asts. Another said, very correct, and he's planning to put Tinubu and continue in misleading. Another said, this man needs to be commended instead of condemnation. El Rufai is a true man of the people. Another said, commended for what? He is the most wicked of them all. Deleting minorities in southern Kaduna, stop running the government with such. Another said, you mean well for all of us. Another said, what is the problem with this Islamic terrorist bandit? Another said, you have started seeing the handwriting on the wall. What you and your team do is treason, and you will answer for it. Another said, correct man with Sabi Road. Another said, we love you, sir. Another said, you must go to prison. Another said, b0asts committed a fatal blunder by attempting to overrule the Supreme Court. Nobody is above the law. Another said, God bless you, my dear brother. Our reasoning faculty can never be the same. The unreasonable can never be reasonable, and you will know them through their comments. Another said, this is not the first time a president is overruling the Supreme Court. Obasanjo did in the case against Lagos State's release of local government fund, and the heavens did not fall. If the Supreme Court becomes a willing tool in the hands of opportunistic political office holders, why not? Somebody else said, all the jokes about people around president is the president not capable of critical thinking. Another said, 6 days for the thief. Certainly the wheel of justice will catch up with these vultures one day. Another said, stop defending this b0asts. El Rufai, b0asts has failed woefully. Another said, immunity does not cover breach of constitution. The consequence is impeachment and prosecution. Another said, b0asts can strip this man of his immunity with immediate effect if he is found wanting. They are all hiding under the criminal immunity to be looting this country dry and committing heinous crime against their own people. Another said, very short devil with a very wicked mind, your end is near. Another said, see wahala, who are the people around him since these past years? Are you not number one of such people? So you want to change the music when everyone has mastered the dancing step? Sir, no way, let's keep dancing. Another said, It's only God that knows how much naira you are hiding at home or somewhere secretive. Another said, El Rufai, keep quiet. Stop behaving as if you are the only governor in Nigeria. Whether Buhari means well or not is none of your business. Why are you so desperate to assume a role in failed Tinubu's presidency? You have been in government since 1999, yet you are not tired. Can't you survive outside government? Another said, what you sow will surely germinate. Another said, whether you obedience like it or not is defending the Nigerians as a patriot. Another said, people should ask, why is it on the issue of money that some governors claim to have the interest of poor masses at heart? Don't you think that something is fishy? Starch 500 naira and 1000 naira notes, what billions prepared for vote buying, will be burned soon. That was why many of them rushed to court. Another said, El Rufai is not good for this country. Another commenter said, have you been able to fight for the massive killing in Kaduna State? This time around, you can't eat your cake and have it. Make those money waste for your hand. Another said, who do you think that Buhari is? Buhari and his government's name is above the law. They are above the law, the court judgments, and why the CBN governor acts as he wants. Another said, thank goodness he admitted he had committed it. Another said, yes, because you are above the law. If not that, why should you tell the people otherwise? Another said, Buhari should go to jail first. He cannot enforce law he disobeyed. Another said, for you to tell people not to put their monies in banks and continue using them until this government expires against the monetary policy is treasonable, unless you share a highly guarded and compromised secret with the government that should prosecute you. That's quite heavy. Another one said, you have a natural death if you think you're powerful for the treasonable offense you have committed. Don't expect life in prison. Another said, do you mean your right to challenge your sitting president, even from the same party you also belong to? Another said, you are one of the top cabals in this government. Stop pretending as if you're a good person. God will catch you one day. Somebody else also added, it is not only treasonable offense that you will be picked up for forthwith after May 29. Your other counts include murder, kidnapping, armed trafficking, insurrection, embezzlement of state funds, stealing, armed robbery, false alarm, falsification of all sorts, and wickedness, and Satan will witness against you and yours. That's quite heavy. Another person said, some of these governors are nothing but cowards. Buhari has owned up to the authorization of the redesign of new naira notes. Take your fight at Mr.
You always
President
support evil. Why? Why supporting El Rufai, who is
Another said,
killing
you must reap the
Kaduna
fruit
people?
of all the innocent lives you wasted for yourself.
Somebody else said, only in Africa will thieves be regrouping to loot again, and the youth whose future is being stolen will be celebrating it.
Get ready for the next
Wole
president,
Soyinka.
Mr. Peter Obi.
That's person quoting Wole Soyinka. Somebody said, I wonder how some of you reason. You should be crucified for demolishing the illegal houses without government approval. He's only a fool without brain that will see nothing in what he did as FCT minister. If Buhari meant well, as he's claiming, what stopped him from redesigning the currency when he took over in 2015 and before 2019 election? He just wants to clear way for another Fulani man, but God will disgrace them. Another said, the innocent people that you killed will punish you as you would reap the fruit of what you've done. Okay, that's just putting that mildly. That was quite harsh. Somebody else also said, it baffles me how chameleons characters like El Rufai change overnight. This is one atrocious person who sacks thousands of civil servants in a state without compensation, suddenly becomes the voice of the masses. This is deceitful. If Lucifer serves a delicious meal during famine, we should be able to recognize the plates. Another said, a governor went against the federal government policy by telling people to continue to spend old notes that have ceased to be legal tender. Is this for real? Another said, go and face your primary responsibility, which is to secure the lives and properties of Kaduna indigents and leave issues that does not concern you alone. So those are So what are your opinions on this, since he has come out to tell us by himself that nobody can do anything to him until after May 29th, when, he has to leave for the next governor to take over, if they say or if they actually do accuse him of committing treason. What's your comment on this? Please drop it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. To our new subscribers, thank you for joining. And to our existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. May God bless Nigeria.